Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2017 Hyundai Tucson Ultimate in this gorgeous chromium silver color. This all-wheel drive 4-door 5-passenger SUV comes equipped with a 1.6-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine mounted to an automatic transmission. As an added bonus, this vehicle has only had one previous owner, has no accidents reported, and has low kilometers, so it is in immaculate condition inside and out. Starting in the front with some of the notable exterior features, you got a very stylish and sporty front end, thanks in part to that nice cascading chrome grille up front. You've also got these big projector beam headlights, and just below there you've also got the LED daytime running lights as well as the fog lamps. You'll also find this nice honeycomb grille here at the very bottom, and it all culminates in a very sporty front end. Let's continue around the side with these gorgeous 19-inch alloy rims with a very unique design. And those are of course wrapped in the Nokian tires, and they've got lots of tread, as you can see. As we continue down the vehicle, you'll notice the LED turn signal indicator integrated right into the mirror. You'll also notice the chrome door handles, as well as the chrome strip along the bottom of the windows there. And you've got a very nice side profile for this vehicle as well. In back here, you do have tinted windows for some additional privacy for the rear passengers or rear cargo. And if you take a look up top here, you'll notice the roof rails, which makes it nice and easy to expand your storage at some point in the future if you choose to do so. The great looks continue around back with that great looking color matched roof fin antenna, as well as the color matched roof spoiler with integrated brake light. Back here you'll also find a rear windshield wiper, which is a very handy feature. Of course, you've also got the Hyundai badging as well as the Tucson badging. On the right hand side here, you've also got the ultimate 1.6-liter turbo all-wheel drive badging. Underneath there, you've also got the dual-tipped chrome exhaust, which is a very nice, sporty look. Like I said, this vehicle is in fantastic condition inside and out, so let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look at all the interior features. Hopping inside this Tucson is nice and easy thanks to the proximity smart key system. Though of course you do have your standard remote keyless entry options on the key fob, and you've also got the power liftgate button, which is a handy feature so you can pop that liftgate without even having to hop in the vehicle. Like I mentioned, it is a proximity smart key system. Simply walk up with the key on your person and hit the button and you'll be inside. And of course when you hop out, you can press that button again to lock the vehicle. Inside you're greeted with this very nice tan leather interior. Looks fantastic. And of course, you've got the perforation in the center of the seat there for the heating and cooling functions. And just below the seat there, you'll also find the power adjustable seat controls, including the power adjustable lumbar support. And you'll also find these controls on the passenger side as well, which is a very nice premium touch. If you take a look at the door sill there, you'll find that nice Tucson branding. And if we take a look in the footwell there, you'll find the Tucson branded all-weather mats that you'll find all throughout the interior, which make them nice and easy to clean regardless of how dirty or wet they get. So let's go ahead and hop inside this feature-rich interior and take a look at all the bells and whistles. The features inside this luxurious SUV start with the push-button ignition. Simply put your foot on the brake and push the button to start the vehicle as long as the key is inside. If you take a look over at the driver's side door panel here, you'll find the controls for the power windows, locks, and mirrors. And as an added bonus, the driver's side window is automatic. Just below that, we do have the speaker that extends all the way across the door panel. This is a really expansive speaker, and it is the Infinity branded sound system. It sounds absolutely phenomenal. Just below that, we do have a little bit of extra storage in the door panel, as well as an extra cup holder. Just to the right of the door panel, you'll find the dimmer switch for the gauge cluster, as well as the buttons to toggle your blind spot monitoring, lane departure alert, traction control, and your power liftgate. If you take a look over at the steering column there, you will find the manual adjustment for your tilt and telescoping steering wheel, so you can get it in the perfect position. And if we take a look up at the turn signal stalk here, you'll notice that this vehicle does come equipped with automatic headlights, which is a very nice set it and forget it feature. And you've also got the switch for the fog lights that I showed you on the exterior. If we back up and take a look at this fantastic looking leather wrapped steering wheel here, you'll find a very nice design, including this nice silver accent piece at the bottom. And you've also got the bolsters up top to give it a nice ergonomic feel. On the left-hand side of the wheel, you do have the audio controls, including your volume rocker, and you can also push that in to mute the system. And you've also got the track selector buttons. At the top here, you do have the voice recognition button, as well as the audio mode button. At the bottom there, you'll find the Bluetooth hands-free calling buttons. On the right-hand side of the steering wheel, you've got the buttons to navigate the screen in the center of the gauge cluster, and I'll show you it's included in that in just a moment. And you've also got the buttons for your cruise control. So let's go ahead and take a look up in that screen there, and you can see at the very top you've got the gear that the vehicle is in, as well as all of your menu options. And at the bottom there you do have the exterior temperature as well as the odometer, and you can see that this vehicle only has 38,153 kilometers currently on it. In this very first information screen here, you do have the range as well as your average fuel economy. You've also got your trip as well as your average speed and time. And you've also got a digital speedometer at the very bottom here. The next screen over, you've got a compass, and as an added little bonus there, you do have a little Tucson in the middle there, which is a nice premium touch. Next, you've got the lane departure alert, so it'll let you know whether that's on or off. And if you turn it off, of course, you'll see that in that screen there. Next, you've got the audio system, so you can check what's playing and adjust it without ever having to take your hands off the wheel or even glance at your infotainment system while you're driving. Next, you've got your service reminder, so this is a really handy feature to ensure you don't miss any major services. And next, you've got all the settings for your system, including your safety settings. If you click in here, you'll notice all the driver assist that this vehicle comes equipped with, including your autonomous emergency braking, forward collision warning, and rear cross traffic alerts. Backing out of that, you've got lots of different options here. There is so much to play around with, and you can really customize this vehicle to your liking. Of course, if you want to reset all of the settings to the factory, you can do so with this very bottom button here. If you take a look in the center of the dash here, you'll find a couple of climate vents on either side of the embedded infotainment system, and this system does come with navigation, which is a very nice feature. You've got lots and lots of options in this menu here. You've got, of course, your standard audio options, including your AM, FM radio, and this vehicle also comes equipped with Bluetooth, as well as an auxiliary input, and as you can see, you've also got Apple CarPlay, which is a very nice feature. You've also got your Sirius XM as well as Android Auto, so you can easily sync up your device regardless of the type of phone that you have and listen to your own audio. In terms of setup options here, you've got so many to go through. Again, lots of ways to customize this vehicle to your liking. You can even change the screensaver, which is a really nice, unique feature. You've also got lots of options in the My menu here. You can customize that to be your own as well. And you've also got the buttons down here, so you can navigate the system with the buttons as well. Of course, you do have the AM FM radio. If you hit the media button there, you'll see the media files at the top, so if you have an SD card in there, you'll be able to access that as well. And you can also hit this info button here to bring up your information, including the options that I just showed you, in just a more succinct menu here. Just below that, we do have the passenger airbag warning as well as the hazard lights. And you'll also find the dual zone automatic climate controls, so you can set the temperature independently for the driver and the passenger. And as an added bonus, it does come with that auto feature, so if you hit that auto button, it'll let the vehicle adjust the fan speed and heat to get it to your desired temperature. Just below that, we do have the 3-stage heated and cooled seats for both front passengers, which is a very nice feature. And of course, you've also got the heated steering wheel there as well, so you can be sure that you'll keep warm in the winter. As we continue down, you do have a couple of 12-volt outlets as well as an auxiliary and USB input. And you've also got a nice little storage cubby here, which would be great for a phone or something like that. Continuing down, we've got an extra little storage pocket here, maybe good for some coins, and then you've got a couple of cup holders. And then of course you have the shifter here, and you can put that into a manual mode if you wanted to manually shift between the gears. And of course, if you put this vehicle in reverse, you'll see that backup camera pop right up, which is a really handy feature to have, so you can reverse with confidence every single time. As we continue down, you'll also find the drive mode button here, so you can switch between eco and sport depending on whether you're trying to get a little bit more performance or fuel economy out of the vehicle. You've also got the downhill assist and the differential lock, and finally you do have parking sensors in this vehicle, and you can toggle them off right here. As we continue down, you've got this nice padded armrest here, and inside you've got lots of space for some interior storage, and you've also got a nice little tray up here to help you organize your cargo. If you take a look on the passenger side footwell there, you'll find the same great all-weather mats, and just above you do have a nice good-sized glove box. If you take a look over at the passenger side door panel there, you'll find the same great design as we found at the front, as well as of course the control for the passenger side window and the power locks. If we take a look up top here, you'll notice the programmable garage door buttons on the bottom of the mirror here, so you can easily access your garage without having to dig out your key fob. And you've also got an auto dimming rear mirror here, so it'll keep the mirror nice and dim even if you've got bright lights in your mirror at nighttime. As we continue up, you do have a little sunglasses holder here, and then you've got the interior lighting controls, and finally you have the controls for your massive panoramic roof that extends all the way down the vehicle. This is an incredible feature. It lets in so much light into the cabin on those sunny days, and of course you can open it up in the summer and let in tons of air as well. So let's go ahead and hop out and take a look at some of the features in the rear of this vehicle. In the rear of this SUV, you have that same fantastic tan leather interior that extends all the way across the back seat. And you'll also find plenty of legroom for your rear passengers, as well as the same great all-weather mats. And if we hop inside, you'll notice a couple of handy cargo nets in the back of the driver and the passenger side seat. And you've also got a couple of climate vents here to help keep the rear passengers comfortable. Back here, you've also got a very nice handy fold-out armrest for your rear passengers. It's a nice padded leather armrest, and of course you do have a couple of extra cup holders in there as well. These seats also do fold down on a 60-40 split. If you have some additional cargo to store, simply grab the lever underneath and the seat will fold forward, giving you lots and lots of interior storage space. So we'll go ahead and take a look back there in just a moment, but before we do, we'll take a quick glance down the door sill, and you can see you've even got the Tucson branding there as well, which is again a nice luxury touch. On the door sill here, you've got the same great design, including that nice infinity speaker and the storage on the bottom there with the extra cup holder. And up top, you do have the switch for the rear window, and the added bonus back here is that you have 2 stage heated seats for both rear passengers. It is a very, very nice premium touch. So let's go ahead and take a look in back. You can of course pop it with the button underneath there, but you can also pop it with the liftgate button. And that'll pop right open for you. Inside, you're greeted with a very generous carpeted cargo area with lots of room. And of course you do have the standard Tucson carpet mats here if you wanted to switch those out as well. Back here you'll also find a 12-volt outlet, which is a handy feature, and you've also got this nice interior light so you can see what you're doing even at night. Underneath here you do have the spare tire if you ever get a flat, as well as the tools to change it. Closing up the liftgate is nice and easy. Simply hit the button up top here, and that'll close right down for you. That concludes this short video walk around, but this vehicle is absolutely loaded with features from bumper to bumper, so make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota, located at 1200 Leadhead Road, or visit us online at KelownaToyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.